Hello and welcome to the Eduze training videos. In this video, we are going to explain how to install a WAMP server on your local machine. As the name WAMP stands for Windows, Apache, MySQL and PHP, you'll see that this installation will be on a Windows machine. There are also the same kind of packages for other operating systems too. You have, for instance, also the MAMP server for Mac and of course the LAMP server for Linux. But for now, we're going to show you how to install a WAMP server in the Windows environment. This video is meant as a preliminary video for a couple of other videos I'm producing on Joomla installation and maintenance. So if you want to experiment with the Joomla CMS system, the best thing you can do is to install a local server to run it on, and that's exactly what this video is going to show you. Right, let's get started by downloading the server software itself. And as the name says, the best thing you can do is do a little Google for WAMP and check what results you get. And the first result here we see is wampserver.com. I've done some reputation checking before and it seems to be a quite good one, so we'll use this server to do the local installation. As I am running Windows 8.1, I opt for the 64 bits installation, so I click on the download WAMP server 64 bits and I go to the download page of the site. And here I click on the Start Using WAMP server. Finally, I come to the place where I can download the installation package. After clicking here on the download button, I get a warning that I have to be careful if I have already installed other versions of the server. And in order to be safe, just make sure you have uninstalled all possible Apache web servers before you install this one. Now, I don't want to fill the form, so I choose the download directly link, and there we go. We are redirected to SourceForge, and the download starts after 5 seconds. And I save the file in my default download directory. And once it is finished downloading, then I can click on the download arrow and I can start installing immediately my new software. Now I get the welcome screen of the installer. We do not only install the WAMP stack at this moment, but in addition, we also get phpMyAdmin, SQL Buddy, and Xdebug. Don't worry if you don't know what this means. You can safely assume that installing these applications is no problem at this moment, so we click the next button. The WAMP server is released under the GNU General Public License, and of course, you have to accept that license before you can start installing the application. So I accept the agreement and I want to click the next button, but please read the license carefully if this is the first time you install a GNU General Public License product, to make sure you understand exactly what you accept. I agree with the folder which is presented by the installer, but you can change it to whatever folder you would like. So please feel free if your preferences are different. And again, I click the next button to continue the installation. It's an easy thing to have a quick launch icon, so I select that option. But I don't like to have desktop icons, so I don't select it. Again, if you're used to having a lot of desktop icons and you want to select this option, please do so. Now I hit the next button and the application is ready to install. So I hit the install button to get it installed and the installation itself gets running. It takes quite some time, even if you have a very fast machine with a lot of disk space. But after a while the installation is done. And now we have to continue our configuration. If you get a message from your Windows system that your firewall has blocked some options, you can safely choose to allow communication on local networks, such as home networks and company networks. But I advise you to deselect the public networks to be opened up for your Apache. So I select the option as I explained, and I allow the access. Now in the configuration wizard, WAMP asks you to configure your outgoing mail server. That's what SMTP means. and the email address your site should use when sending mails from within the WAMP server. You can keep these for the time being, the settings I mean. So click on the next button, and here we are. The installation is finished, and we can start using it to install HTML pages or the CMS of our choice.